Okie dokie guys, and welcome back to another Dark Mechanicus video. So guys, what are we going to be looking at today? Well, as the title suggests, we're going to be looking at some spawn. Well, Dark Mechanicus spawn really. Now, because I'm using the Chaos rules, and a Chaos list as well, you know, it's not really complete without some spawn. They're cheap, they're fast, they're nasty in close combat, and they can take a bit of a punishing. What, 4 wounds each or something like that? But anyway guys, so let's get down to the nitty gritty. I decided that I was going to use, for my spawn, I was going to do some kind of like very John Blanche-esque kind of like Wraith type creatures. So I thought, what better to use than the Games Workshop Necron Wraiths as a base for these guys. So as you can see there, let me just re-angle my light so it's a little bit further down. Oh shit, son! I have to put something on there to steady it. That's not going to do the job. Why don't I do this before I start recording? But the show must go on. There we go. So, as you guys can see, I did these guys. Now, I was very inspired. I've been inspired for a while, and I've been wanting to make these for a while, ever since these Wraiths came out, because they just look so John Blanche. And if you've not even seen his artwork, guys, just Google John Blanche, and you'll see some freaking epic looking stuff. Really easy conversion, nothing major in terms of construction of it. Basically left off all the Wraith arms, like the little talons and things, apart from the ones on the front because I like them, they need some stabby, and I replaced all of the armholes with these Mechanics. Let's just zoom in a little bit so we can get a closer look. So we've got loads of Mechanics, and they're perfect size, these little holes, for the large tube roller, so they just look really good. Like I say, no major changing on the overall structure of it. We didn't use the Wraith heads, we used these lovely press molded kind of, I don't know what you call these, like skull fascias that I took off the Bastion kit. Now they turned out really well, and they just look cool because they got like a snake-like body and this long snake-like head. And again, to tie it in with the Mechanicum, I've done this red hood over there. So that's that one. I didn't actually realise how big these guys were until I got them out. This guy is freaking huge. It's going to be crazy, and they're going to get shot at quite a bit because they're going to be quite hard to hide behind anything. Again, they're pretty much the same. Do these little like weird antenna-y bits here. Coming out just to break it up and make it look a little bit less Necron-y. In the centre of the backs, they all have the Mechanicum symbol, which again looks pretty damn juicy. Which is the oh, I have been a naughty boy. Have I been a naughty boy? Oh no, I've not. I just couldn't see it because of the shadow. I thought that I hadn't filled this skull portion section. But yeah, so underneath them all, we've kind of gone for like the glowy effect under there. Now that was really tough to get in there with the airbrush. I wanted like some object source lighting, but in the end I was like, that's too much of a ball light to get in, so I kind of just used the off spray to give like a glowy effect with my super luminescent spray. But yeah, guys, these guys were really fun to build. A few notes on these, they are quite top heavy sometimes, so on a few of them I've had to stick a penny underneath them just to weigh down the backs because they're kind of hunched over, and with the added green stuff weight on the front, they just like woo, just toppled over. Let's get a close look at that guy's face. That guy's face. Got a little bit more touch up to do on the eyes and stuff, and some washing to do on the base. But speaking of the bases, let's have a look at these because I was quite happy with these. Starting off as an accident because I actually put too much glue over the actual Wraith tail, but I thought, well, hang on, if they were on, they wouldn't just be floating, they'd be kind of probably slithering through the sand and stuff like that. So on them, I covered up kind of strategically little bits there to make it look like they were part of the base rather than just look like they're stood on top. Some little details. These little bits here, which just have this kind of like Necron orb on them, I decided to chop them off and replace them with some little scully bits, as you guys can see there. And that's pretty much it. Nothing major done to them apart from the Mechanics, but they just look so Blanche-esque. And these guys are going to be running up with my Demon Prince, my, what should I call him, the Avatar of the Omnissiah. I'll call him. But yeah, so they'll be running up with them because obviously they can move the same distance, and it just makes for a really, really hard hitting section of your force. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to like, favourite, and subscribe. Also, if you've not done it before, please go check out the Facebook page, as you guys will see little sneak peeks of stuff that I'm up to. The link is in the doobly-doo down below, so please go and give that page a like so you get your updates and stuff. Because I also use that if I haven't put a video out in a while, just to give you guys something else to look at, so you know that I'm not just sitting on my hands doing nothing with my thumb up my ass. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys again. Goodbye.